Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're playing with the Makeup Geek Pumpkin Spice Palette, and this is what it looks like. I'm really hoping that I'm in focus. I'm going to scoot forward in a second. I've tried to focus this like a bajillion times. I don't have like a... It's a long story, I'm not going to explain. But this is what it looks like. It is a brand new palette from Makeup Geek, and this is my first palette from Makeup Geek. It's my first ever testing out eyeshadows from Makeup Geek, and I love the name of it, Pumpkin Spice. Very fall, and so I thought it would be fun to pick this up and do a look for you guys. I ordered this, there's kind of like a long story with this palette actually. I ordered this on like September 2nd or 3rd, I think the day it came out or the next day it came out. And I got an email like 10 days later. I was waiting to see when it was coming because I wanted to do this video. And I got an email like 10 days later saying that it was out of stock, that they like oversold them or something. I don't know what happened, if like the inventory messed up or what it was, but they said they had switched out, I believe, 2 of the shades from the original Pumpkin Spice, and they want to know if I still wanted it. And so I said yes, so they sent it to me. It took them from the time they sent me the email saying it was back ordered, and I literally emailed them, or not back ordered, but that it was sold out and they replaced them and they want to know if I still wanted it. I emailed them back that same day, like within a couple hours. It took them 14 days to get this to me. It has been 30 days since I ordered this from when it took it to get to me. And I don't like to like hate on brands for anything, but I feel like that's so insane and ridiculous. I've been like looking forward to this and waiting for it for so long. I'm guessing that it took time to like get the palettes and then switch out the colors. I don't know though. This doesn't say pumpkin spice on it anywhere, and neither does the box that it came in. They did send me a bonus eyeshadow, which is really nice. This is in Roulette. But this doesn't say pumpkin spice palette, and I really wanted it to. I don't know why, but I was like, I ordered like what I thought was like kind of a limited edition palette. The colors are all really beautiful. I've already swatched some of them on my hand, and we're going to get in with a look. I kind of want to use this coral here and do a halo eye, but we're going to see what happens. You know that I just like to kind of start playing, but they all look really beautiful, and aside from the shipping situation, I'm glad it's here, but I feel like that just like, took way too long. It shouldn't have taken that long. But what I really love about this is that when you lay it down, it lays flat and it's magnetic. I love this packaging so much. I feel like it's really, really good packaging and feels really heavy duty. Doesn't feel like it's gonna break, and it came like in 2 styrofoam things, like holding it up with like this thick on either side in the middle of a box with something on top. Like there was no way this was gonna break in transit. They packaged it super well, so I'm very grateful for that. And now we're going to attempt for the first time in a long time to scooch forward so that you guys can see me apply this, because I know I've been doing a lot of tutorials and the camera's been back. It's because I have focusing issues. Like if I move a little bit too far, I don't stay in focus. So I'm gonna try to do this. Fingers crossed this works. Here we go. We did it, and I think we're in focus. I think we're in focus. I switched it to autofocus for the close-ups, and I'm hoping that this works. Excuse the hair, you guys. I've had a couple of days. It has been a whirlwind. I'm gonna update you in a recent pregnancy video, but I had a doctor's appointment, horrible panic attack, failed a test, had to do a lot, like it just was a shit show of a couple days, pardon my French, and I just am exhausted, and I don't feel like washing my hair, I don't feel like curling it, so this is what you get, Real Abby. Okay. I mean, you always get Real Abby, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, let's go into this palette. I obviously have my foundation, my base, my concealer, all of that done. Love that this comes with a mirror, super clutch. Now you can kind of see the colors up close. How pretty they are. I mean, they're like stunning. I'm really excited about them. So I'm gonna take, oh my god, out of breath, a fluffy blending brush. This is a Morphe R39. I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Buffed, and I think all of these are available as single eyeshadows, and I'm just gonna use this as my transition shade and just kind of take that up into the crease. That's, oh gosh, this is blending so well already. Ooh, love, love, love. I'm gonna take this shade here at the bottom, which is called Sidekick. You want to tap it off, I'm finding, because there is like quite a bit of like excess on there. So we're gonna put this, for the halo eye, we put this kind of in the outer third. We leave the middle open, which we'll cut with the concealer. But I'm just gonna bring this in that outer third. Wow, these like, just by tapping it on and placing it, I feel like it's blending out so well. And then take a little bit on the tip of the brush and blend this on the inner part of the eye. This is gonna create that halo effect, leaving the center open, which will put like a really pretty shimmery shade there. Wow, these blend out so, so nicely. I'm really impressed. So I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is an AOA Studio E132, and I'm gonna take this, shade right down here. It's a darker plum called Bitten. I'm glad she has this shade in here. They put this in here because we need like a, not like a black for this palette, but like a dark plum is kind of perfect, where you need something darker, like a darker brown or something like that. So I think this is gonna be perfect. So I'm just gonna darken up that outer third and kind of gently work it up in the crease. These literally blend out the minute you put them on your eyes. It's honestly, like, it's stunning. And notice I'm kind of going around the shadow, not directly on top of it, because I want it to like fluff out, but I don't want it to take pigment away. Okay, now I'm gonna take what's left on that little brush and just deepen up the inner corner ever so slightly. I'm not picking up any more product. I'm just using what's left on it, and then I'll just see where we are. Okay, now I'm trying to decide what I want to do, because I kind of want to put this color in the center, but it's like really, it's this one here, so it's like really kind of light. Well, there, that made it look a little darker. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of my Too Faced Born This Way in Almonds. This is the Sculpt Multi-Use, what did I just do? Sculpt Concealer. And I'm just going to take like a tiny little bit on a synthetic brush and just pat that in the middle. And then gently like fluff out the edges so that we have like our nice base. Just gonna take like a touch more, barely. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a MAC 239 and some Morphe setting spray. And I'm gonna pick up, I wanna just see what this looks like. This color here. It's called Cosmopolitan. Ooh, it looks really pretty. Ready for it? Oh my gosh. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of fallout. There we go. Oh yeah, that's like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, it's so pretty. I am getting kind of a lot of fallout. This is a really soft, soft shadow. Okay. So you just have to kind of be careful. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm tapping it off. I'd say definitely with this shadow, use Fix Plus. And I'm just gonna pat out the edges so that it just overlaps nicely. Do you see? Oh, I really like that. I feel like, what would a little of the, is that gonna be too much if I put the gold in the center? I kind of want to try it. Like take my finger and just put a little bit of the gold in the center. Oh yeah. Do you guys see how pretty that is? Just a tad. Just like amplifying the gold in that pink almost. I'm just tapping with my finger. Oh, that is exactly what I wanted. I want to go back into, I feel like some of that dark purple has kind of gotten a little bit like washed out. So I want to go back into that shade and just intensify that outer third again. I'm going to take a smaller blending of MAC 217 and a little bit of, I think this shade. And I'm just going to go right above that purple. Just kind of blend that in towards the inner corner. Does that make sense? Can you guys all see what I'm doing? Just barely. So I'm not like connecting it, but I'm just like drawing a little bit of a light bridge. Wow, I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 9 shadows, right? Yeah. I just didn't use this one, and that one. Wow, I feel pretty proud of that, actually. I like when I'm reviewing a palette for you guys or just like testing products, doing that, like really giving them a go and like seeing what they're made of, you know. I don't really want to add any liner. I want to work on the lower lash line. So I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush. This is like a fluffy lower lash line blending brush. It's a Bdellium Tools 781, and I'm going to take a little of this color just to like get it started and kind of smoke it out a little. Just kind of lay the foundation like we do with the upper lash line with the transition color. I kind of do my lower lash line just the same, just in reverse, basically. Now I'm going to take a little of this color, same brush, and focus that in the outer third. And then as my brush kind of empties, I'm going to drag it in a little bit. So like halfway in. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with a smaller pencil brush. This is a MAC, no, it's a Crown C513. I'm going to take some of that dark purple, and this is going to go just in that outer portion. Oop, got a little too much. Always like connecting it back. And just even further kind of smoking out that upper lash. And I think we won't do any like liner, but I want to do a little waterline and tightline with, I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs. This is just like a black one. And then add some mascara, L'Oreal Voluminous. You could add like a wing liner with this, it would look really pretty. But I didn't do that. I like with halo eyes for the halo to really show through, and sometimes I find that the liner just hides it. Okay, so should we work on the face? Should we stay zoomed in or should we zoom out? I already did a little bit of contour, which you can see because I changed the exposure a little, but I used my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I used this one right here, which is Subconscious. It's the lightest one. I really love this. I forgot how much I loved it. I was just revisiting it today, and I'm like, oh, I need to be using that way more because it's amazing. So, let's do some bronzer. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Omega bronze. I've been really loving this recently. Just like getting back into using it. It has a really nice color for my skin tone. And I just think it's just a gorgeous bronzer, and I definitely do not use it enough, so. I think I'm going to go into my Morphe palette, and let's take this one right here. What does that say? Unapologetic. Little blush brush. This is kind of like a warm, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Goes really well with this look. And you guys know, I keep telling you in all my videos, but I've turned into a blush girl all of a sudden. I don't know who I am, or like what's happening to me. Love them, love them, love them. Take my sponge and just do a little veiling, just a little. And then for highlight, what should we use for highlight? Let's use my e.l.f. Heart Defensor highlight because I've only used this once. we'll use this shade. What does this shade look like? Is it really dark? Oh, whoa, I thought it was gonna be really dark. No, no, no. Okay, I kinda wanna go into both of them and see what happens. Oh my gosh, I thought that that one was gonna be so, like, just dark, but it's not at all. It could work with really any skin tone. Wow. Oh, I love it. I love both of these colors so much. This is a really gorgeous highlight that she did with e.l.f. Cosmetics. Made it like super affordable, which you guys know that I love. I love it so much. I've never tried this. We're gonna use it. This is a long wear matte lip gloss from Beauty Creations. I think Ashley sent this to me in our last declutter swap. Smells like watermelon. Smells like watermelon. This is crazy. It's really thin, but really opaque. And it dries really fast. Okay, what do you guys think of this? Is it too much? Should we try on one more? So here's this one. All fixed. Okay, so now let's use this one. I think this is gonna be good. Oh, it's mauve. I literally said a mauve wife. Mauve wife. That's funny. Liquid Pigment by Smashbox. Let me swatch, but I feel like this is gonna be pretty. That color. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I love this applicator. It's like a cone on the top. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that with this look. Love it. Which one do you guys like better? Let me know in the comments below which ones you guys like better. Let's zoom out. We can see the whole look. I took my really wavy hair down for you. This is what it looks like. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you liked it, if you are excited about this palette, give it a thumbs up. And if you like the zoom in on the eyes so that you guys can see a little bit better while I'm doing it, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.